Thank you for joining us today at noon. I'm Brianna Fernandez. The second teen charged in the rock-throwing death of Alexa Bartell pled guilty this morning. Nicholas Carol-Chik was supposed to go on trial this summer. Now he could face 35 to 72 years in prison. Crime and Justice reporter Kelly Rinke was inside that courtroom today. And Kelly, this comes just a couple of days after that first defendant pled guilty as well,
it was
right?
just a couple days ago. It was just late last week. And this is very similar to the agreement that we saw last week. Prosecutors dropped other more serious charges, including that first-degree murder charge. Now only one teen, Joseph Koenig, is scheduled to go to trial. The two who have now pled guilty have agreed to testify against him. Carol-Chik, who's on the left, pled guilty to 3 charges, including second-degree murder and attempted first-degree murder. This is for a series of rock-throwing attacks between February and April of last year. On the night Alexa Bartell died, prosecutors say Carol-Chik, Joseph Koenig, and Zachary Kwok threw rocks from a moving truck and targeted other drivers. 3 people were hurt and Alexa Bartell was killed. Carol-Chik agreed in court today. Koenig threw the rock that killed Bartell that night. Carol-Chik was the person who provided that rock to him. Zachary Kwok, who pled guilty last week, doesn't face as many years behind bars. He was not involved in the other rock-throwing attacks before April. He faces between 20 and 32 years behind bars. Kwok and Carol-Chik will be sentenced in September, and that 13, Joseph Koenig, is set to go to trial in late July.
And then what can we expect for that third suspect?
Well, so now the 2 defendants have, these 2 have agreed to testify against him. We'll see if it goes to trial, but right now it is expected to go to trial. They were supposed to be tried all separately. So now that trial is scheduled for late July, and these 2 will be sentenced in September. Very emotional for these families on both sides. We had Alexa Bartell's family and friends that were filling up half of that courtroom today, and then Carol-Chik's parents were also there, who were also crying. So emotional for both sides of the courtroom.
Yeah, no, definitely a lot of new developments. Thank you so much, Kelly.